Monday, I told you that walking alone isn't enough after 50. And I know that hit hard because you've been putting in the steps, you've been doing the work, and I'm telling you that that's only half the picture. So today, I'm giving you the other half. The 3 things that your walk needs that almost nobody is doing, and they only take 5 minutes. Now, I'm not giving you a 20-point checklist. That's not how real change works. Real change works when you take something that you're already doing and add some missing pieces. And that's what we're going to do today. The missing pieces are before your walk, during your walk, and after your walk. The first thing almost nobody does before a walk after 50 is activate the muscles that you're going to use. Now, your body knows how to walk. You've been doing it for decades, but that is part of the problem. Because when movement becomes automatic, your body starts to cheat. Glutes stop firing and hip flexors take over. The core stops engaging. Your posture collapses. And over time, autopilot becomes the start of the shuffle. So here's a simple 90-second activation circuit before you walk. 10 reps of glute bridges. Your glutes are your propulsion engine. If they're not active, your lower back usually takes over. 5 reps of wall slides. This helps restore posture and upper back positioning before you spend 30 minutes walking slightly forward flexed. And then single leg balance, 10 seconds per side. Because if you can't stabilize on one leg, your knees and ankles aren't ready for uneven ground or sudden adjustments. Now here's the test. Stand on one leg for 10 seconds. If you immediately start to wobble or grab the wall or lose balance, then your stabilizers are weak. And walking for long term on weak stabilizers is not a good strategy. Second thing, and your ego is probably not going to like this because we are going to take your comfortable walk and make it a little uncomfortable because 30 minutes at the same pace is just maintenance. And after Monday's episode, I don't think we're looking for just maintenance. You want progress, and progress requires stimulus. Now, this is where the intervals come in. So here's the protocol. 2 minutes brisk pace, the kind of pace where carrying on a conversation becomes harder. Then 1 minute recovery pace. Repeat that 5 times. That's 15 minutes total. The rest of the walk is your warm-up and cool down. And here's why it matters. Intervals challenge your cardiovascular system to adapt instead of just staying the same. They challenge your recovery, they challenge your conditioning, and they challenge your work capacity in a way that just steady state walking usually does not. Now the third thing. This is the one that turns your walk into something more than just movement. 5 minutes of resistance training. That's it. Push-ups, 10 to 15 reps, upper body and core. If standard push-ups are too hard, do them against a wall or from your knees. The stimulus matters more than the version. Body weight squats, 10 reps, controlled on the way down, strong on the way up. That's where the muscle signal comes from. And then calf raises, 15 reps. Because after 50, your lower legs and calves weaken a lot faster than people realize. 3 exercises, 5 minutes. That's your minimum viable strength dose. No, it doesn't replace proper resistance training, but it does do something that walking alone will not. It reminds your bones and muscles that they have a job to do, and that signal is important. So now your walk looks different. 90 seconds of activation before, 15 minutes of intervals during, and 5 minutes of strength after. Same walk, same location, same distance. And now, your walk supports cardiovascular health, strength, posture, and long-term capability. This is the other part of the picture that we talked about last Monday. And honestly, that's why I created the 3 C's framework. Because after 50, we don't need more activity and more motion and more stuff. We need to have a system that works with our lives and for our lives. Create a compelling future, commit to that future, and collaborate to accomplish that future. If you're ready to do that today, grab the 3 C's framework. The link is below. This is BJ reminding you that age is just a number, but your muscle mass is real. Protect it. Keep punching.